Alright, here we go. One pace lap. Alright, GS on left. Oops. And I am in the race. I forgot to hit Y. So I will back out while they're under pace lap. And we're going green. Oh, load the thing. Oh, good lord. Yeah, leave like a 15-second gap or so. Nothing crazy, but... I don't know if my stream's behaving or not. We'll find out. Alright, here we go. Under pace lap. Yeah. We got a solid 3 viewers right now from the 7 from qualifying, so staying in there. On pole right now is Championship. Right behind him in the Merc is Diablo. Behind him, sandwiched between the Mercs, is Black CR1. The Porsche of SVR Brexit. Brexit, and then Killjoy and the Mustang right behind him. On pole in TCR class at the moment is Mr. Watts. In second place is Type RS. Third is Nighthawk. Fourth is Country. Sixth is Smokes, bringing out the rest of the field. Not the biggest field we've had so far, but the battles will still be there, I assure you. So we will ride on board with Jaden right now. Beautiful Alpha as he leads the GS class around. It's like a tiny Alpha just running for his life with those GS cars behind him. Down towards Canada corner. All the drivers getting heat into their tires. Looking good. Looking great. Heading through the corner. Cars now doubling up as they head through the last sector now. Following in, making it look nice and pretty. Alright, Jaden, take off in the pit lane. Not really sure if I'm going to call a good one here, but we will see. Alright, GS class. Green, 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 green. TCR field as they're heading up the hill. Alright, TCR class. Green, 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 green for you guys as well as they head down the front straight. You have them nice lined up, nice and pretty as Watts gets a good run on that green flag there. Nighthawk with the outside line. They're all bottled up into the corner. Look at them go. Right now, Honda, Cruise, Audi, Cruise. A little bit of lockup from Country as he goes into turn 1. Let's go check on our front runners here in GS class, riding on board with the McLaren of Champs. He leads the field around as Brexit looks to the inside of Diablo and that McLaren. McLaren got the muscle to get up the hill first, still on the outside as Killjoy looks the inside too, trying to find a way around these guys as both McLarens take off from the start with a good gap between the rest of the field, following that side-by-side battle. These two McLarens who do not want fresh air in front of them, they will just walk away. Alright, now Diablo back out in front of Brexit as now looking down the barrel of those two McLarens. He's got that rapid to chase. Jump back on board with our replay camera. I don't know why I keep bringing that static thing off. Oh, this looks like championship goes a little wide through the kink on cold tires, losing a little bit of ground to Black as they head into a Canada corner now. Heavy under braking, McLaren, Mercedes in tow, top three right there. It's now Killjoy. Looks like he is on the offensive against the Porsche. Heading around the outside of Brexit, heavy braking with that pink pony. That pony's got some serious power for these straights. Kind of lacking the tire grip. The Porsche gets a great run out of the corner, up the hill. Those guys kind of settled back into a groove. What you could say, a battle of a groove there. Let's go check on the menacing class of TCR. Oh, this looks like welder or smokes in the grass there, coming out of the top of the hill on the front straight. I don't know what happened there. He now funnels back to the back of the pack. It is now Watts still out in front, followed by Type. Still Honda. Overall sittings right now, followed by that bright yellow and black Chevy Cruze of Big Country as they head down the second long straight here. Now Road America underneath the Sargento Bridge. Heavy braking. Turn 5. Looks like Country was going to look up the inside. Decided it was a bad idea up the hill. Tail will drop back a little bit. Right on board with Nighthawk as he is now battling with Smokes once again as they go side by side through the 7, the right sweeper. Back down the hill as Nighthawk gets the better of the lines, out of the corner. Getting a little squirrely, pushing it into the corner. Drifting it as if it were a rear-wheel drive car. All these cars front-wheel drive, mind you. Big sedans or hatches with front-wheel drive power. Amount of downforce, not much power, but you get the job done with what they got. Up front here, it's the GS class. Let's see what's going on with them. Diablo is reeled in Black just a little bit after one lap of getting around the Porsche of Briggs. Heavy braking into 1. Diablo closing the gap there against Black CR1 into turn 1. Not losing much space in between the cars as they come out of the corner. Doing the same into turn 2. That McLaren is on a vengeance right there. Oh, going a little wide out of turns 2 and 3 there. Clipping the grass, losing a little bit of speed. That McLaren lets loose and pulls back the gap. In the pony, getting used to driving the car, missed out on qualifying, trying to run down the Porsche once again. SVR breaks it really quick here. Get the right tune, high camber for that car to get it to turn in with those tiny tires and heavy weight. Little different story with the McLaren. It's light, mid-engined. Get that turn in just right with that McLaren. It's a force to be reckoned with, as you can clearly tell. Both cars out front, charging a path. Oh, Black 01 getting a little frisky through the kink as Diablo makes a nice sail through the kink, reeling him in quite heftily. Looking at the inside, just showing that big grille of that Mercedes. Oh, getting a little wild on the exit of Canada corner. Hello, everybody just joining. We are... Hey, can I get a time count real quick, guys? Alright. Thank you. Alright. Oh, Black CR1 driving the defending line, the inside line as they go up the hill as the big V8 Mercedes heavy under braking into one. As you can clearly tell, that Mercedes has the advantage in the brake zones. Now all over the back bumper of that McLaren. I know, it is a very small lobby. I was shocked to find out, well, we're missing probably well over half of our TCR field right now, which is shocking, because the battles in TCR are immensely fun to watch, as well as drive-in. So let's actually go back and we'll take a look at some of the TCR guys right now, because you know they're side by side somewhere. As Country now running down the back of Type RS for second place in class. Honda versus Chevy. The white, blue, and black of the LA Honda world. Honda versus the Jigs. Chevy Cruze. Oh, as Country goes a little wide off into the grass. Trying to maintain as much speed as possible with that little mistake through turns 5. Yes, Michelin Pilot Challenge is an immensely fun class to race as well as watch. Ooh. A little bit of a stream, dropping some frames there. Grr. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, there we go. Nighthawk right behind them. Oops. Went back one too far. We're watching these cars. As Smokes gets a little wild coming out of the kink, like they do. Putting the paces into the Chevy Cruze. Pushing these cars hard in the opening minutes of the race. Not many cars on tracks and not a lot of battles to dig through at the moment. Open up the map so you can see where everybody is. Don't mind that stationary dot there at the exit of pit lane. That's just Jaden chilling out in our pace car / safety car. You can see the GS class cars are still basically nose to tail. Is Killjoy in the wrong player group?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, I couldn't hear you, dude. I'm so sorry. Didn't save. I don't know. Make it to halfway and I'll give you position points. You got about 20 minutes or so if you can hang in there for that long. great battle here between country and type going on in the TCR class as they head through the last corner. An off-camber corner, front-wheel drive cars. Not happy with that kind of a corner. Hard to get the power down as they head up the hill in their little four-bangers. Screaming down the front straight. Right on board with type. Heavy braking into one. So hello everybody joining the stream. Thanks for coming out, watching. Oh, side by side as country got a great run through turn 3, heading through turn 4 under the bridge, down the hill. As he still has the lead over the Honda, but the Honda definitely has the bit of a power advantage. Overall, I think the Chevy Cruze has the better of the brakes, but the Honda has the inside line as he doesn't over-under on the Honda. It gets back out in front. Oh, looks like we got a little follow there. Cerberus? Cerberus? Sorry, I have strokes when trying to read complicated names. Oh, look at that. Honda Civic gets the great run through the carousel. Can he hold it through the kink? Kissing the apron, really back underneath of that Chevy Cruze. Honda, I believe, has the better of the power on the top end as they go under braking. Oh, Honda looks to the inside. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of sliding going on through Canada corner, but the Jigs Chevy Cruze pulls out in front. As the Honda now has to fight his way back up to that Cruze. Heavy braking into the last corner. As they use all of that runoff. Trying to carry as much speed as possible for this hill. Just tell the cars are thinking, I think I can, I think I can. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Much appreciated. I think you can keep up with these fast boys. Click the link below, our website and our social media. Check it out. I promise there's usually more drivers than this. Check out our YouTube page for a lot of awesome competitive racing. Also running our ALMS race, which is next weekend at Sonoma. That's a fun class. 3 classes of cars. P1, Prototype, Challenge, and GT. Personally, I'm a Prototype Challenge fan. Not biased at all. Alright, maybe a little, because I'm in that class, but that's between me and you. And everyone else that can hear me. Just something so cool about these TCR cars going around a track. They're like little bumblebees that you just can't stay away from. They look so cool. They're great racing together. It's always close racing. Except for Watts, he's a freak of nature and is like 2 miles ahead. Steering wheels will prevail. Fast boy on a wheel. Jump back up to our TC, or GS class. Oh, it looks like Diablo made it around. Black CR1 as SVR bricks it. Kind of reeling them in. Getting used to the Porsche. Just jumping into the series for this race. Doing a good job hanging in with these guys as he's putting in the laps. McLaren looking to the inside of turn 3 as Mercedes uses all of the track and then some. Try it. trying to stay out in front as much as possible. Both cars really great down the straights, but that Porsche behind them, I think, has the legs advantage on these long, long straights. Not as fast as the Aston in the straight line, mind you, but it is still a quick wicket. Oh, wiggle coming out of the top of the hill as he's putting the car back on track as Black ZR1 goes around the outside. Getting the pass done on Diablo. Oh, not yet. Diablo's still there, but on the outside of the next corner is Black ZR1 heavy braking as they head towards the carousel. Both of them slowed up a little bit, allowing the Porsche to gain some ground on them. These two are playing nice together. That's going to be a three-way battle for second place as championship. Just buying time, staying out front, staying clear of the danger zone right behind him. But the tire smoke. Oh, as SVR breaks, it goes a little wide through the the kink rather, keeping it on track. Looks like wheels pointed in the right direction. As Diablo makes the pass on the inside through Canada corner. What a great pass. Black ZR1 looks to the outside of the S section, last sector. Couldn't get it done. That big-bodied Mercedes using up all the track. And then some out through the last corner there as they go up the hill on the defensive line along the pit wall. As they go by, they wave to Jaden Jimmy 48 in the pace car. Probably doing a crossword puzzle at this point. That's a three-letter word for awesome. And that's called Michelin Pilot Challenge, abbreviated MPC. Underneath the Sargento Bridge. Yell cheese every single time you go under it. People love that. So I hear. Diablo back out front, but still under attack from Black ZR1. Getting a little squirrely, both of them. Looks like out of the top of the hills. They go through turn 7. A little sweeper with the little compression zone there in the middle of the track. Black ZR1 laying down the rubber thick through turn 8 into the carousel. As the Porsche now reeling them up in attack mode. Any mistakes now, that Porsche is there to capitalize. Underneath the Continental Bridge, heading towards the kink. 1, 2, and 3 they go. Excuse me. We are barely 20 minutes in, and these GS cars are still nose to tail through the race now. Second place of TCR, as it looks like the black and yellow Jigs Chevy Cruze of Big Country out in front of Type RS at the moment in second place in class. That Honda definitely looks racy, willing to fight for that step. Go back a little further, we'll check on Nighthawk as he is not too far away from Smokes, which is right behind him. Anything happens to these drivers and they have a door-to-door battle once again. They head down the front straight. Drivers now settling into the groove of things. Heavy braking by the Honda, trying to close that gap up to that Chevy Cruze. Bring the map back up for all of you there. Ride along with these two as they battle it out. Oh, that's really, let's go and move back to the battle for third in class in GS at the moment as SVR breaks it. Now all over the back of Black's CR1. Section there. Up there next to a Championship and Diablo on the board, but now under attack by the Porsche. Porsche pretty darn quick in a straight line, but even a little bit of weight to lose the agility through the twisty bits. A track like this though, not many twisty bits. Oh, as he goes a little fishtail through turn one, losing a little bit of speed that could be used. Oh, it's Black ZR1 heavy braking with a little bit of lockup, touches the grass. The pressure is on now as a Porsche looks to the inside, comes back to the outside, now all over using the draft to pull the Porsche along as the Porsche goes around the outside of the McLaren down into the braking zone. McLaren using the apex to his advantage. Keep that Porsche behind him. Now that these two are battling, Diablo can now push towards championship as he is now pulling away from this McLaren Porsche battle. Mercedes now on the hunt. Gotta get SVR Bricks in a paint job. Jumping into the fray quite late. Doesn't have a Michelin Pilot Challenge paint job, but don't look at that, you didn't see it. Ooh, those two nose to tail coming out of the carousel. Who's brave enough to go through the kink? Nose to tail. Oh, and they make it work as the Porsche gets the run. Side by side with the inside line into Canada corner. That Porsche is quick, squirrely under braking from the McLaren as he's trying to make the outside line work. Couldn't quite get it done. That Porsche just so fast in the straight line. Diablo has had a chance to put his head down. He walked away from these guys just a little bit, but still up the road from them. These two work together. They can reel that Mercedes back in that's trying so hard to run down that top McLaren. Fire spewing out of the back of that McLaren. The good fire, not the engine bay on fire kind, like it usually happens, but pushing hard. Great run out of turns. I think that's 3 there. Down the hill into the heavy braking of 5. McLaren goes a little wide, tapping the grass out of the apex. Curb to curb, trying to stay with that Porsche there. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the little raid there. Much appreciated. If you guys love sim racing or esports, you guys are more than welcome to hang out and watch the Michelin Pilot Challenge. by the paddock, sim racing. If you guys are any curious at all, check the links below, our website and social media. If not, you can just hang out and chill with me as we spectate these GT4 and TCR machines go around Road America. Kind of mellowed out here, but there are battles closing up. So we had just gotten underway. We have about an hour, 5 minutes left. We are trying to run down the Porsche and the Mercedes in front of him. Trying to run down the McLaren. Yeah, that McLaren's pretty nice, but that Mercedes, though. Listen to it. Oh, it's pure. Yes, here, we like to do endurance races. Simulate endurance races from IMSA, as well as many other series. We're actually running another IMSA series, which is the American Le Mans series. Well, thank you for the follow, Mighty Bleach. Much appreciated. Glad you guys are enjoying the racing. It's, Diablo in the McLaren now running down championship. He is going to have a handful in just a minute, as what it looks like Brixit behind him and Black 01 running down Diablo, it looks like, in just overall pace from the last couple laps. I don't know if championship is slowed down or if these guys are just pushing that hard. Yeah, it's quite awesome racing. Let's jump back to our TCR class real quick for you guys to witness some of that beautification of what is door-to-door racing. Usually we have a much larger TCR field in our series, but as of right now, we'll have to do with the 5 drivers that we have. The 37 LA Honda World replica paint driven by Type right now, as Big Country is trying to get away from him in the Chevy Cruze custom paint job with the jigs, yellow and black livery. Yeah. When in doubt, cars go fast, me like. That is all. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Jaden. I don't know, man. Some of these battles are real close. We might have a safety car. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't expecting it, but with this few of cars on the track right now, we might actually get to see the Alpha take the lead at some point, because as soon as Country and Type get door to door, they love to rub each other all the right ways, if you know what I mean. Wait, no, not like that. Don't be perverted. That's disgusting. Like car parts. Unless you're into that too, then that's a different story. You need help. Oh, looks like the GS class now kind of spreading out just a little bit as the McLaren of black. In the back of this little pack here, you got first, second, third, and fourth. Oh, a little squirrely under braking. The glow of the red rotors as they're pushing hard into these corners. Oh, there's no calm in these series. Trust me. There's no time to breathe. Even though it is a long race, no time to breathe. These guys love to push hard. Okay, I will yell at you if you leave and there's a caution, but I will allow a hot dog. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the race. Everybody joining. Yeah, the McLaren is a very pretty machine. If you want to download this paint, search CPS Diablo. He is a master craftsman at the Forza paint. Go check him out. I'll even jump onto his tag right here, as he is in the McLaren, who is all over the back right now of championship for in first place in that Compass 360 McLaren. Up the hill. That roar of that V8 though. Alright, Killjoy, five more minutes. That'll put you at 55 minutes, and I'll count you as placed points. As we'll technically call it a mechanical failure, as such. And so you'll just acquire last place points, and that should be all right. Unless you want to stick it out, but it's like losing 2 cylinders in that Mustang, basically. Yeah. I didn't hear you, dude. I apologize. Yeah. Well, looks like Championship's got a little fire under his butt now. He's getting it gone. You got your hot dog? I'm proud of you, son. Can't not have food in Forza. No, we basically just do Forza Motorsport for now. We had looked to expanding to Project Cars 2. Oh, big wiggle by Diablo coming out of the kink though. That was a little scary. Still pointing the right direction though, as that Porsche now reeling them in. Man, that car is getting faster and faster the more laps that he puts in it. Yeah, but serious, we only do basically Forza Motorsport 7 for now, and after this season we do have quite a few series of all varieties coming up. We have a GT3 series that we'll be doing once again. A NASCAR truck series using the Ford Ute, which is actually a lot of fun, and a Formula E series that we do. Is it Cyrus? Is that how you pronounce that? There we go. I mean, can you really blame me, though? I mean, like, Twitch names are like, you know, my name's Matthew with 2 K's and an I. Like, yeah. Nearly 35 minutes into this race, and as you can tell, still side by side. Or rather, nose to tail, being picky about it. A lot of fun here. You better get paid for this, my lord. Does gratitude count as payment there? Wait, I'm not paying you. You have your hot dog. Alright, so far in GS class, you have Championship 4 in the McLaren up front, CPS Diablo in the Mercedes in second place, SVR Brexit in the Porsche Cayman in third, Black CR1 not far behind them now. As we go back a little bit further in the pack, top of TCR class, we have Watts in the Honda, which is like half a track ahead of his fellow competitors at the moment, which is quite scary. And then in second place, we have Big Country out in front of Type RS in the LA Honda world. But not far behind him at the moment, we have Nighthawk, the Euro Parts Audi, top of the Audis on track, as Smokes 420 Just Blaze bringing out the pack, just a little bit further back in the pack. Self-promotion livery of that 74 machine of Smokes right there. Doing a great job indeed. Back up to... What was that, sir? Yeah, 45 minutes is your pit window. 45 minutes till the 30-minute mark. Yeah. Yes. Wheels in Forza are okay. A little weird at first, but once you get the feeling down, it consistently makes your lap times faster. Me personally, I use a controller because I am a poor, poor boy in a poor, poor world, but I like it that way. That, and I spend way too much money on Jeep parts, so it's my own fault. Wheels usually run from anywhere like a decent $250 to about $1,000, depending on the level of feedback you wish to have. I feel you there, dude. Like, it's about to get real bad for me because the winter months come up, and that's when I drop all kinds of money on my car. Yeah. I gotta do the clock spring, the blower motor. I got a squeak that I have no idea where it's coming from. I'm hoping it's not a mouse. G9, yeah. Hello, everybody joining. This is the Michelin Pilot Challenge by the Paddock. Not seen this series before. It's a replica series of the real thing. These guys pushing hard as they are now nose to tail, all top three of the podium. McLaren, Mercedes, and Porsche. Can the Brit keep back the two Germans? Yes, wheels not really all that cheap, but they're fun. It's almost worth it if you decide to go like competitiveness in racing. All three cars blast through the kink. As the McLaren looks to the outside, heading into Canada corner with the nose ahead, but the McLaren heavy under braking. The Mercedes does the over-under with Diablo taking the lead. Porsche trying to look to capitalize on the move. Couldn't quite get it done as Championship came back on track with much speed to deny the opportunity as they now head up the hill out of the final corner. Diablo running that defensive line along the pit wall as the Porsche is now side by side the McLaren. That Porsche definitely has a great running out of that final corner as half a track ago Championship was in the lead but now dropped down to the bottom step of the podium. But I believe he will come back with a fight as the Porsche, now looking to the outside, falls back in, looking to the inside of Diablo as they head down the second straight out of turn 3 under the Sargento Bridge. Yeah, Forza Horizon and Forza 7 are vastly different. Same in title, but different experiences for sure. It's a lot of fun if you can get a hang of it, for sure. Yes, join the motorsport world. We'll taint you with awesome racing experiences. Yes, it is on PC. Actually, I have a few drivers in this race on PC at the moment, which is your third place driver. Championship 4, he is first on the computer. Oh, as he goes a little wide through the kink, curse of the commentator. Oh, he loses a little bit of ground to them now, out of the draft. Just about, if he can collect it. As Black ZR1 putting his head down after the front 3 of the battle now closes that gap as well. Yes, there's tire wear, fuel deprivation, or so it changes the weight of the car, heat in the tires, tuning. There's simulation damage like blown engine springs and stuff. Although in this game they really didn't vary it. It's 0 to 100 real quick, as the kids say. A simple wall tap could give you 100% damage. But this particular race is under cosmetic damages for fuel purposes. Some cars have vastly greater fuel capabilities than others. If you were to join the beginning of the race and step away and come back, you would find a completely different scene of the race than you walked away from. It is now the McLaren and the Porsche out in front, and his Mercedes and the Porsche out front, as the McLarens are now in chase of them. Championship 4 and then Black CR1 in tow against the front runners there. As they have what is 2 minutes until the pit window opens. 2 minutes until your pit window opens. Yeah, 45. Is my timer off? Okay, then my timer is off for some reason. Since I can't use the in-game ticker, I have my own countdown going. Yeah. For sure. Hey man, some of the battles here, the positions, it's hard to gain back track space once you lose it, just to the competitiveness of these machines. Yeah, the laps definitely don't add up to the thing. Since we're going off of time-based, the ticker can't really keep up with it. But there is only, I'd say, about 55-ish minutes left in the race. Yeah, indeed it was unfinished. Heading up the hill under the Corvette bridge. No Corvettes in this series, but there are Corvettes in the ALMS series. And a lot of them. I mean a lot. Like, it's an infestation of Corvettes. Somebody please drive a Ferrari, for the love of God. That Porsche is still all over the back of that Mercedes. Yeah, definitely getting some wobbles out of the cars. A lot of that is done by the driver themselves in order to straighten the car out if using a controller. Well, Forza 8 isn't coming out this year, mainly just because of the next console that's coming out. They want to be a launch title. And no, we don't do any rewards as of yet, but we're getting big enough to where we could. So, if you want to be one of these fast boys, that you can win a prize. Yeah. Although, now that Country is back from the dead, we can finally get t-shirts shipped to me, so we can send those out. Yes. Alright, on board with that McLaren for a little bit more. Yeah, that Porsche. Porsche is quick in a straight line. But you can get it comfortable under braking and turning. It's a real animal. It's the same scenario with the McLaren. Very nice. Alright, let's go back to the TCR guys real quick. Let's see, you got Country and Type are still at it. These two just can't get away from each other. What a great battle this is. Time till pits are open? 7 minutes. 7 minutes? Alright. Alright. Yeah, most likely it'll be available on the new Xbox. Whether or not it'll be backwards compatible, you can say. We don't know. All we have is stat numbers for the new hardware and no other details. Whether or not it'll be available soon, we don't know. Yeah, new PlayStation. Oh, hello everybody joining the stream. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Paddock Sim Racing's Michelin Pilot Challenge series. We are basically halfway through this endurance race at Road America, Forza Motorsport 7. Yeah, we're famous now. Can you believe that? It's all your fault. Yeah. The more people we get viewing, the more people definitely notice us. Yeah, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. To be fair, they came for the Fiat. Or the Alpha. The Fiat. LA Honda World. Honda trying to tackle country at the moment. It's good, great under braking, but that Chevy Cruze has the better exit pace than the Honda. You'll witness that the Honda kind of reels them back in just a little bit under braking here. Looks like a Honda running a more conservative line as he tries to get a better run out of turn 5 and back up the hill. Yeah, came from the tacos. That's important, though. I mean, there is a running joke that you gotta stop by turn 7 to eat some tacos. Taco stand, baby. Running on board with the TCR class right now. At the moment, on board with the Honda, we're gonna switch back up to the top drivers here in GS class. As you can now see that the Porsche is glued to the back of that Mercedes. As there was consent, I couldn't tell you. But it is a great battle nonetheless. Thank you for all the follows, by the way, everybody. We got quite a few people coming and going for the stream. Not a lot of cars on track tonight, but still a decent amount of action. As you can see, a Porsche all over the back of a Mercedes at the moment. As I am just waiting for Nighthawk to get hit by a meteor so we can have a caution. Mustang is quite a beefy boy. Meow, meow. Well, looks like Nighthawk is losing some ground to Smokes, who is on a charge at the moment. Chevy Cruze hunting down the Audi. Sargento Bridge, as it looks like the leaders may actually end up catching the tail end of the TCR field a lot sooner than I had originally thought. Oh, as Nighthawk goes wide in turn 5, the hairpin, as now Smokes charges up right behind him. I thought he was going to make a move to the inside, but couldn't quite get it done. The gap between them still wasn't there. Now the adrenaline is flowing. Gotta push hard, gotta stay out in front. Yeah, the 2D fans. Yeah. Hang out next to the... It fluctuates between a few and quite a few. Currently 8 viewers on my count, which is awesome. Hello, everybody. Smokes weaving in and out, don't know which lane to pick for the braking zone. As he goes to the inside, heavy braking into Canada corner, couldn't quite get the pass done. As he's got the better line out of the corner, couldn't get the... Oh, no. He's pushing so hard from curb to curb, left to right, looking for the opening that Nighthawk is not giving him. As they head up the hill. There, it looks like pit windows should be opening fairly soon. Remember, drivers. Yeah, 45 minutes, so. As Smokes looks to the outside line, heading down towards turn 5. Oh, tucks back under for a little bit of draft. Now the inside, giving a little bit of peak as he's heavy under brakes. A little bit of lockup. Has the inside line now. Both lighting the tires up as Smokes makes his way by. Heading up the hill. Now the Audi is in chase. That was the Audi makes a little bit of mistake, turning in a little too soon, using too much curb, losing that traction. Gotta reel back in those emotions, adrenaline flying, adrenaline pumping, adrenaline injecting, however you like it. It's going down through the carousel. Jump back up front right here as SVR bricks it, now out in front of CPS Diablo in the McLaren, or Mercedes rather, through the chicane. Not far from the tail end of TCR now. I believe they will start heading into pit lane anytime. Oh, Diablo using all the track and then some. Looks like Diablo makes his move first into pit lane. Hits his pit stall. As the rest of the GS field go by. Who's messaging? Yeah, just be careful. Cars may be close. Ah, now you're well out of the way. Kind of. Oh God. It would be funny if the safety car caused a caution, but let's not make that happen. As pit cycles go through now, the field's going to be basically 52 card pickup until all of pit sequences are done. As you can see that everybody is spread out all over the track. Diablo now on what essentially is fresher tires. Better run in clean air. Porsche or the Merc. One of the McLarens in tow. Championship giving it his all. Power sliding through some of these corners. Oh, thank you very much, Cyrus. I appreciate that. Good looking out. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, because we have a lot more to give, too. So, that's a for sure thing. Almost every Sunday until February is a race. So, You will not find a more dedicated series from the drivers. This turnout is probably the smallest turnout of drivers we've had in a while, so keep that in mind. Our ALMS races have had a great turnout as far as drivers. A lot of amazing skill, too. Have a lot of the, I guess since you guys are part of Horizon, but esports teams that are very competitive, like LSEM and SSR. They all race with us too, so it's a lot of fun. You should, it's a lot of fun. Even Horizon's a lot of fun. Yeah, the Porsche is a quick boy in a straight line, without a doubt. Yeah, yeah. You get that balance right in that thing, and it's a menace for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's an ongoing thing for Forza Motorsport 7 drivers that Forza Motorsport is technically a lobby simulator, because you spend a lot of time just sitting in lobbies, trying to get everyone there, trying to get everyone in the right cars, trying to get everything situated for the race to start, setting up the race, it not working, backing out, doing it all over again. But once you get going, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Game of the year, they say. For once upon a time. Yeah. It is a lot of fun, though. A lot of the guys are out on track all by themselves, so we will jump back on board here with Nighthawk and Smokes as they are battling away in the touring car class. Top cars now closing in on the back of TCR at the moment. It's going to be interesting to watch these faster GT4 spec cars try and make it around the TCR cars. 30 minutes. Well, they push hard, so a lot of them probably could be clipping grass. Especially in the kink. There's a lot of grip through the kink if you don't turn in properly. Okay. Yes, we are quite famous. Porsche up the hill, Mercedes up the hill. There they go down towards turn one. Jaden still sitting there at the exit of pit lane, just itching to get out there and prove himself as a safety car. pushing hard, using all of the track there. Is everybody done with pits, though? I mean, if it's unanimous, we can do one after pits are done. As long as no one needs to go to the bathroom, I think I wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm sure the viewers wouldn't have a problem with it. What do you think, guys? Do a caution, get everyone bunched back up together. Have a great 30-minute shootout. Well, you need to... Alright, well. When you guys are done pitting, we will stop on the front straight right behind Jaden. Get your grid order and we'll back out. Get Killjoy in the right class. Nighthawk will change his battery, or somebody will change the batteries, and then we will go green for the remaining 30 minutes of the race. I get to touch the controller. Yes, you do. You do get to touch the controller. Jaden's so happy about that. Alright. Yeah, they're fine. They can hear through my mic. There's no quarrel with you guys being able to hear the comms, but as long as they behave themselves language-wise, there's no real issue. Yes. The Paddock _ Sim. Or no, it's just the Paddock Sim Racing on Twitch. Well, if you guys are done doing your pits, yes, and Champ still needed to go, and Watts was needed to go, but other than that, no, I'll tell you when you can go. You listen to me. So, as the mix of cars right now is quite epic. You go through, Champ, or no? You're down 10%. Wait, no, I think it's actually more. It might be 15 because with 15 and 25? Yeah. 20? 10. Yeah, 10. I math real good. Oh, yeah, there goes his batteries, so that's yellow, so we'll go full course yellow this lap. Jaden, pull out on the right side of the track by that sign. And then park there, and everybody will park up behind you in order. If you feel me. Yeah, you can go ahead and stop right there, and everybody will pull up. Jaden is parked in turn 1. So, Yeah, pull in behind the safety car. Safety car is stopped in turn 1. Pull up behind him and stop. I'll get your guys' grid order. And then we will back out. And then we will get everybody... Yeah. Okay, so everybody pull up behind Jaden? Yeah, we dropped a 5, but we should still be up there for Forza.
Yeah, Forza 7, that's up there.
Yeah, no doubt. Unless it's like a Tora, competition or something, but I don't think Tora has anything going tonight.
No, that's something.
Yeah. Alright, all cars slow into 1. Cars stopped on track. Jesus! Alright. Waiting for Nighthawk to come back around. Who? Yeah, that chase cam though. And I saw that, I figured. Alright, Champ, go ahead and, can you do a screenshot of the positions? Like, alright. Yeah, well, his stream is a personal stream. I don't know how his mic is set up, but yeah.
I have it set to where I can hear it.
Okay, so they can only hear me, and I have my good mic out. You guys can't hear me very well because of the Discord on my laptop, but okay. Yep. Everybody back out. Alright, thank you. Diablo, I got that as well. Alright, we are doing a quick reset. Yeah, I have a pretty good headset. Got some voice mic. Brexit Championship.
Alright,
And then Killjoy Watts. Right? Nighthawks. Alright, grid. Well, at this point, I can set it to, well, we can end at 5 minutes. Okay. Alright, so we will end at, basically, yeah. Grid should be set. Everybody's here. Yeah, Killjoy, he's in the right power group. Make sure your batteries are okay. Yeah. Yeah, the last lap will be at 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so we will do one pace lap. It's been skewed quite a bit so far. Battery's good, everybody. I'm in view. Jaden, are you ready to go? Alright, Jaden, ready up. And we will go. Alright. Yes, one pace lap. Jaden will pull off single file as if it were a caution. Let me know when you guys start to roll, too, because I'm going to hit my timer. Alright, here we go. As if that were a caution. Safety car. Astro A40s is my headset. We fixed potato clogging, all 8 cylinders now back in the pony. Timer started. Alright. Pace lap with the Alpha out front. Yes, this is as a caution, so single file restart, green flag for all. Yeah. 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 Cautions bring cautions, don't they say? I missed it. Underneath the Sargento Bridge. Hello, everybody. You got a short shootout race basically going on with what will essentially be a 20-minute sprint race after the caution. This looks like Watts is getting out of control back there. I don't know what's happening to him. He's like trying to hoonigan or something. Trail of smoke as everybody tries to warm up their tires. Can you hear me now, though? I mean... Oh, okay. Yeah. Nailed it! Alright, as we head through Canada Corner. Alright. Alright, Jaden, as you come out of the last corner, punch it into pit lane. Race chatter on comms for drivers. Green flag, green flag, green flag. And the delay of the stream, and now they're underway. Oh, looks like smoke's going around the outside in the grass as Black CR1 gets the push from the Mustang up front. Now 3 wide into turn 1. Ford, Mercedes, McLaren. As they now battle with TCR, now has the speed through the corners to catch up to GS. As Watts making a move on Champ as it is there 2 wide for 3 rows now. Watts falls back behind Champ as he powers away. Yeah, that's a caution. Language.
Is that a caution?
That's a caution. Full course yellow. Full course yellow. You gonna move, or do you need the safety car? Yeah, under time constraint, Jaden, pull back up to pit exit. The country should be able to catch up.
60.
That was eventful, without doubt. Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Yeah, I saw the sign too. I thought it was a sign. That was crazy. Yeah, slow down a little bit more. Alright, man. Thanks for watching the stream. Much appreciated. I'm glad you enjoyed. Go catch some Z's, my brother. Thanks for watching. Let me know when you're leaving last turn. Alright guys, back up to 60. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Alright, now we're back underway. As the GS cars break right, championship gets kind of left out there to hang as the power of the Mustang now comes back, looks to the inside, looking to go 3 wide. Once again, Mustang pulls back to the left for the racing line as Nighthawk now dives to the inside, taking the lead of TCR. As Watts now looking to the right side. They are almost 4 wide going into turn 3. Oh, Nighthawk getting a little sideways there. Back under power. He is pointing in the right direction. Now the Mustang pulling to the outside of Diablo. Both McLarens on the inside line, leaving SVR Brett on the outside. Oh, championship, big dive into the corner. Oh, late on the apex though, pushing Black 01 and brings it wide. They're still 3 wide going up the hill underneath the Corvette bridge. As McLaren, oh, the little tap, a hip tap from the championships McLaren against Blacks, allowing the Porsche to come back through. Oh, as the Mercedes gets a little tail waggle coming through 8. Diablo with a great save. Still staying in front of the TCR class. Let's move back a little bit further as we catch all of the battles going on. Watts still all over the tail end of the GS class. The TCRs have good speed on the restarts. Oh, what happened to Watts there? As it looks like there was an accordion effect with the top TCR cars. That's 3 cars right there, so that's another caution. That's yellow, yellow, yellow. Yeah, everyone get back piled up there. Full course yellow. Alright, everyone slowed down. Everybody should be there. Got your last one coming through Canada Corner now. Yeah, somebody save the replay and share it for me. I'd be very thankful. Last corner now. Green flag, green flag, green flag. As they go across the line, the pony pushing the McLaren. Get that run up to the leaders there. Heavy braking too wide as Killjoy looks to the outside of Black, heading back into the TCR classes. They go 3 wide. Smokes on the outside, Type in the middle, Nighthawk on the inside. Audi looks to the dive bomb. Type looking for the over-under there. Couldn't quite get it done with Nighthawk on the edge of first place. Smokes right on his inside line. Who's got the bigger brakes heading into 5? We will find out as Watts now making his charge up the inside line around country, heavy on the brakes. Into 5, Watts looks up the inside, doesn't want to get too close there, backs off just a bit. As Watts has the racing line over Type and Country, everything fine there. Smokes out in front of the TCR class. Oh, as Nighthawk goes wide after tapping the back of Smokes, losing a lot of speed. As Watts going to capitalize as he dives to the outside off the racing line, but looks like he's got the over-under, but it's going to be pointless for the carousel ahead of them here, as Watts is still stuck on the outside as Country. Oh, he makes it stick. He finds the gap perfectly for that Honda in between the Audi and the Chevy Cruze, heading through the kink with Smokes up front still. Let's jump back up to GS class at the moment at his championship up front, battling with SVR Brixit, Black ZR1 at the moment in 3rd place, right in front of Killjoy and Diablo as they battle for position at the moment. Oh, as Diablo gets a little squirrely under braking for the last corner as Killjoy goes wide off into the grass. Both of them lose a little bit of ground up the hill to Black ZR1 in the 3rd place McLaren. That is going to hurt them for the overall position. Can I get a time count, please? Can someone tell me the time? I got some lag issues going on here. Give me a second. GS class is now spread out as Black ZR1 is kind of in that no man's land. Heavy under braking, trying to catch that top battle as they rubbed into turn 5. McLaren trying to look up the inside of the Porsche. Trying to do it again through turns 6 there, heading through 7. Jump back here with Killjoy and Diablo at the moment. That Mustang, and now with full power after the restart. Jump back here with the TCR class. Smokes doing his absolute damnedest to keep Watts off of him as Watts made a charge through the field, now into 2nd place. Can't put that man down. That is some hustle out of that Honda of Mr. Watts 4. looking to the inside line, cuts back underneath the wing of that Chevy Cruze, under braking. Watts kind of sticks his nose in there, doesn't want to get the move done there, falls back in line as Nighthawk in third place goes a little wide, a little close for comfort against that tire wall for me, as looks like Welder, Big Country all over the back of him at the moment as Smokes goes all over the curb, trying to keep that power underway, driving the defensive line up against the tire wall, moving Watts to the outside for turn 1. Watts got the draft up the hill. Side by side as they brake for turn 1. Watts with the bigger brakes. Still side by side as they leave turn 1. Great battle here as they go into turn 3 now. Heavy braking. Smokes still on the inside. Little tap from Smokes as he couldn't get the car rotated enough, putting Watts out into the grass just a little bit. But that will not put him down. He has got the speed in his machine to catch him once again. So we will ride back up front for just a little bit with the McLaren of Championship 4 as he is all over the back of SVR Brixit at the moment, trying to run down that first place as his partner in crime, Black CR1, in the other McLaren machine, the sister car, in third place. Great podium position for them if they can hang on to it for another 10 minutes. Anything can happen after an hour and 15 minutes of racing. Oh, as Black 01 catches the outside of the kink, losing a lot of space to Championship now under danger of being attacked by the Mercedes and Ford in the GS class of Diablo and Killjoy. Jumping back as Smokes still out in front of Watts. Now Watts back underneath the wing of that Chevy Cruze at the moment of that sky blue Chevy Cruze. Pass done. He always has a great run out of this last corner. Watts goes a little deep. Watts under power a little bit sooner, running the inside line, trying to get there before Smokes can. Really can't get it done there. It goes back to the outside at the top of the hill. Smokes putting a little bit of squeeze on him. He really wants that position as Watts using that side draft as well as his overall momentum. A little bit of rubbing from Smokes, saying not today. Squeezing Watts as far as possible on the track. Jump back as the LA Honda World machine makes it around country. Now trying to make a run on Nighthawk as he takes the outside line heading in towards turn 5. Yes, sir. Heavy braking. Nighthawk has the inside line. Oh, quarter panel lock between the Audi and the Honda as Country goes by Type RS and goes by Nighthawk, but Nighthawk has to go wide for Country, leaving a gap for Type. Type tries to go up the inside, couldn't get it done, falls back underneath as Nighthawk goes wide into the grass through turn 7. Heavy braking gets Type out in front of Nighthawk through turn 8. A little bit of rubbing going on up front between Smokes and Watts. This is what TCR class is for in the Michelin Pilot Challenge Series. This is what you want to see. This is what you're here to watch. Great battles, great drivers. I don't think there's a single body panel that hasn't been rubbed up against. His Type goes a little wide through the kink, losing a little bit of momentum to Country, as Nighthawk now had a great run through there, catching him under the braking zone into Canada corner. Not enough to get a move done, but close enough to get him back in the draft once they hit the front straight. Jump back up to the battle up front here as CPS Diablo now running away from what looks like Killjoy back there, now hunting down Black CR1 for that third position as championship. Really working hard to run down Brixit, doing the best he can to just hang on at this point. I don't know if the McLaren has the speed for this track to make a pass on that Porsche, as they are just coming down to about 6 minutes left in the race. This is where you gotta push hard, stay on your toes. The littlest mistakes here could cost severely in the points battle. Not only are you racing to win this race, but you have a championship to think about as well. Brixit being new, he is new to the scoreboard, but he has proven himself a worthy adversary nonetheless. As he is now overall podium position at the moment. We got ourselves a nice little battle going on back in TCR as Watts made it around Smokes and set sail. He'll leave you a postcard, don't worry. As Big Country and Smokes now nose to tail as they are battling for second place. Right behind them, Nighthawk and Type battling it out for overall, or I guess not overall, but in class, 4th position. What is essentially about, I'd say, 2 laps to go before the white flag flies. Okay. That's cutting it close, isn't it? Ford with its TCR class. It's just such great battles as both Chevy Cruises trying to hunt down that Honda of Watts. You have the Audi and the Honda in the back here, just as foaming at the mouth. Oh, looks like Nighthawk trying to go the inside of Type. Type had the better line through the corner as Nighthawk. Oh, he goes a little wide, losing a little bit of speed on the exit of 5 into 6 as Type now goes wide in turn 6. Nighthawk now side by side as they go through 7. Little fender rubbing as Type gets the speed of the outside line after the rub. The bump and rub. A little bit of payback from Type as he taps the bumper, pushing Nighthawk a little bit wide, but still has the exit momentum to stay out in front through the carousel here. Looks like Country is charging up for an attack as he looks to the inside, doesn't want to do it there, follows the racing line, tucking up underneath what is Smokes' rear wing there, trying to get as close as possible before actually pulling the trigger on the move. White flag, you say? Alright, 2 to go. Next time by will be the white flag, everybody. Hour and a half of racing as Country looks to the outside of Smokes, using that side draft to try and pull himself next to him for the turn. Smokes with the advantage of the inside line and the late break. Couldn't quite get the pass done there for Country. Second place in class, but he's still on the podium. Heavy braking into turn 3 there for both of the Chevy Cruzes. Still within sight of Watts, a little off by Watts, and they'll be right there as they're down the straight, heading in towards 5. Big Country on the attack. Smokes guarding that inside line, not wanting to lose any more positions after his great run on that restart to climb and claw his way back up to the front of the grid here. When you start these races, you don't leave until the end of the race. Anything can happen. Late race cautions can bring the excitement back without a doubt, much like the real world. And Country goes up the inside of Smokes. Both quarter panel lock as they both slide off course, letting what is Type and Nighthawk by with less than 5 minutes to go. There are no cautions. And it looks like we lost a Country there due to a disconnect, or maybe, I don't know. But all Nighthawk and Type are concerned is they just lost their positions. Now Nighthawk up into second place and Type on the bottom step of the podium, which is a great opportunity for them as the GS cars take the white flag. This is their last lap for Road America in the Michelin Pilot Challenge Series, as Brixit is now a hefty amount out in front of Championship 4, who we will ride on board with right now, as but is Black CR1 hanging on to his 3rd position right now. Any mistake from him on this lap, and I am sure CPS Diablo will pounce without hesitation, trying to claim that bottom step. But we'll ride on board right now with Killjoy in that pink pony at the moment, as he takes through turn 5 right now, heading up the hill. The life back into that pony. The battle with him and the rest of GS class has greatly improved. Placed in the wrong class. As Diablo goes wide out of turn 7 there. It's not losing a lot of ground, but a little bit to Killjoy as he reels him in after the off-road excursion. Not going to have enough pace to catch Black now. As Black has a... as they head through the kink one last time. Brixit as he is heading through the last sector, just the S's and the last corner to go. He has a little bit of breathing room, can just take these couple corners nice and easy. No real hurry. On the power now, up the hill and across the line. Alright, drivers fall in behind Jaden on track in turn 1 there. Stay in order, please, if you can. Alright, go ahead and stop there, Brixit. Good, nice, done. Nice win, Brixit. Glad to have you join us for this evening for that race as well. As TCR now coming across the line, Watts will take his win in class, kind of pulling away from the rest of the field as it looks like the rest of the class pulling in.
I just got upset.
Alright. right, nicely done. Can somebody get a screen cap of the final positions there for me? Alright, looks like everybody is in their finishing positions. Nicely done. Alright. Send that to me whenever you can, somebody please. Alright, and that was an amazing race to behold. We had a little bit of a hiccup there with our first sanctioned caution to get everyone back together and people in the right player groups due to my lack of listening, and I do apologize. But other than that, it was a great event. Not as many drivers on the grid as I'd hoped for, but nonetheless a great event. Alright, everybody, you can just chill out now and wait for the end of the race. Somebody please save the replay for me and share it so I can get some photos of you lovely people on track. Everybody, thanks for watching the stream. This will be up on YouTube probably by Tuesday. More information, click the link below for our website and our social media pages. We have Twitter, our Discord, and our Instagram account. Go check those out. And that was a lot of fun to watch, and I'm sure it was a lot of fun for the drivers. Yes, you're good to go. Thank you. Alright. And that is the end of the race. I got the final position here for all of our drivers. Drivers, thank you for coming out and racing with us. Viewers, thank you for showing up and supporting. Thank you for all the followers who gave a quick follow, as well as give a shout out for Cyrus giving a sub to Jimmy Johnson there. Jaden, much love, brother. Well done as the safety car, as always. Respect. Alright. Next weekend, next Sunday, same time, we will have our ALMS race at Sonoma. 3 classes of car, P1, PC, and GT, all on the track at the same time. That is a race that you are not going to want to miss. Some fast boys in that race as well. Another thing I want to mention is we are halfway through this season. Next season, our winter season, we have not 1, not 2, but 3 series we are going to be running. More information on that later. Twitch, thanks for showing your support and love, everybody who came and viewed. YouTube, give us a little subscribe and like the video. And we will see you on track. Everybody have a good night. Happy